So basically, Poor Magazine is indigenous people led, poor people led, which was started right here by my sister and her mother when they were both living houseless here in America, as many of us have experienced, or we know people that have experienced that. What we do at Poor Magazine is basically we do media. We think that media is a powerful tool that right now is being used against the oppressed people, especially corporate media, where you have corporate media always talking about our people, but never giving the tools for our people to speak for themselves. And so we do journalism. We also have a web page where we publish articles.
You could introduce. First, just start with your name.
Okay, my name is Shane Lovely, and I came to speak to you Poor Magazine about Malachi Covina York, or Malachi K. York, and he's presently in prison in Colorado, in AdMax. He's been there probably about 6 to 7 years, and he's the author of over 400 books. He's been teaching for over 20 years. He was charged of RICO charges. He has RICO charges that
Which is conspiracy, right?
yeah, conspiracy. They brought charges of molestation, child molestation, which it has no merit because it was all put together to bring not just Malachi in York down, but his community in Georgia, where they built pyramids, and they had an Egyptian village where there were no drugs, there were no child molestation. People felt safe. People from all over the world, along with other leaders from all around the world, and people from all over the nation had a chance to visit and see the works that Malachi put together. And
wait, can you talk a little bit more about what is that? Egyptian village?
Yeah,
where was that?
He built. It was over 400 acres. He built. It was called Tamaray, and Tamaray was in what you call Eatonton, Georgia, near Rock Eagle, where not only is he known as Malachi Covina York, but he's also known as Chief Black Thunderbird Eagle, which he is a sovereign and a sovereign individual, and the nation was called the Nuwapian Nation. So they were living peacefully until the white officials of Putnam County and the police and other informants came in, and they wanted to not only harass him. They May 2002. That's when the GBI and the FBI, they all came in with guns, with tanks, with masks. A lot of them had masks on. They came and they had children at gunpoint, guns to the children's head. It was on CNN, but they tried to downplay it. They said he was a cult leader. They were trying to make it seem like he was like one of the guys, David Koresh. I think that was in Texas, where they tried to they really wanted it to be another
Jim Jones,
like Jim Jones, or they wanted it to be like the community that was in Texas, Waco, Texas. They wanted to turn it into a Waco, Texas, because they brought body bags, they had helicopters, they had tanks, they had it was way too much force. It was like the whole military.
And that was 2002.
Yeah, this was in 2002.
That's recent.
And so Malachi is trying to fight to get released, dismissed, or have it set aside because all the children that the FBI, they actually put the children up to lie on Dr. Malachi New York, saying that he raped or he molested the children, but they did DNA testing, and they found out that none of the children were molested. Not by and Malachi New York has always said he was innocent. They made him, he was coerced to taking a plea bargain, and the reason they kept him up all night. They wouldn't let him go to sleep. He's been tortured. He's been his rights, all his constitutional rights have been violated. His doctors weren't allowed to see him. His medical team or his lawyers denied access in his family. So he's in the AdMax. He's on lockdown on 22, 23 hours a day in a small cell in Colorado AdMax, and that's where you have your terrorists and you have your
super prison.
You the bomber. Yes, the AdMax Florence. It's
Supermax or AdMax?
Super AdMax.
That's where Jamil El-Amin is also.
Yeah, so they have your Jamil El-Amin and other political prisoners. He was a former Black Panther called H. Rap Brown, but now he's called Jamil El-Amin, Abdul El-Amin. So I just want to bring some attention to this serious case. This is a major case, and they know all the way up to the president and people. They a lot of people know who Malachi is, but they're trying to overlook it, and they're trying to cover things up. They're trying to cover up what's really. It's a sad thing that people would try to frame this man, when all he came to do was to help teach people, write books, and he's a great teacher and scholar.